Implementing AI in a marketing organization is rarely a technology problem. It's a coordination problem. Success depends on aligning marketing, technology, legal, and operation teams that often hold very different perspectives on what AI should do, what it means, and what the risks are. Today, we'll explore how to build the coordination frameworks that make AI initiatives actually work using real examples from companies that have done it right. The first challenge is that different teams speak different languages. When marketing says personalization, they might mean customized email content. When technology, like the IT team, says personalization, they might mean dynamic API calls and real-time data processing. When legal says personalization, they might mean privacy compliance and consent management. Same word with completely different meanings. This is exactly the gap Adobe has written about in its own guidance on closing the AI adoption divide. Adobe argues that organizations stall not for lack of ambition, but because proof can't travel cleanly across functions. Each team optimizes against its own definition of success. Their proposed fix is a shared KPI bridge, a common scorecard that translates technical performance and risk posture into business impact. So marketing goals, technology's requirements, and compliance's constraints all map to the same enterprise outcomes. The lesson is the same one every coordinated team eventually learns. Before you can build together, you have to agree on what the words mean. Governance becomes critical when AI systems start making decisions that affect customers. It's like having a new employee who works incredibly fast but needs clear guidelines about what they can and cannot do without supervision. Consider this scenario. Your AI system notices that customers who abandon shopping carts respond well to discounts, so it automatically starts sending coupons to every cart abandoner. Sounds good, but what if it's training customers to abandon carts to get discounts? What if it erodes your premium positioning or cuts against your pricing strategy? Speed without oversight is how small automated decisions become big strategic problems. JP Morgan Chase offers a documented model for handling this. The firm built a layered governance structure that includes a firm-wide model risk governance function and an AI governance committee overseeing how models are developed and deployed, with explainability and fairness treated as requirements, not options, for anything that touches customer data. JP Morgan considered AI important enough that it pulled data and AI out of the technology organization entirely. As Jamie Dimon puts it, we took AI/data out of technology. It's too important. Crucially, this oversight is cross-functional by design. Board and C-suite level councils bring compliance, legal, risk, and ethics together so decisions aren't made in a single function silo. Data governance gets more complex with AI because AI systems need access to large amounts of customer data, and that data has to be protected and used responsibly. It's like running a library where researchers need access to the books, but you also need to prevent theft and ensure proper use. A practical, verifiable answer to this is the sandbox model used across the Salesforce platform. Teams can build and test AI features against realistic data inside isolated sandbox environments, while tools like Salesforce's Data Mask replace sensitive production information with realistic but fictional data. So developers work with lifelike data sets without exposing real customer personally identifiable information, helping satisfy regulations like GDPR, HIPAA, and CCPA. When something is ready for production, it goes through additional security and compliance review before it touches live systems. The principle generalizes well beyond Salesforce. Give teams a safe space to innovate and put a controlled gate between experimentation and the real customer. Resource allocation requires coordination because AI initiatives compete for the same scarce things like data scientists, computing power, and budget. Without a clear structure, teams duplicate effort or fight over the same people. J.P. Morgan's answer here is instructive too. Rather than letting every team build its own capability from scratch, the firm concentrates deep expertise in shared centers of excellence. Its Machine Learning Center of Excellence is a single team of more than 200 scientists, engineers, product managers, and designers serving the wider business, and it runs dedicated centers for specialized problems like explainable AI and cryptography. The pattern of concentrating scarce expertise centrally and then letting individual business lines draw on it lets an organization share infrastructure and talent while customizing for specific needs. Change management is also crucial because AI implementation usually requires new processes, new skills, and new ways of working. It's like teaching a sports team to play with new rules while the game is in progress. Morgan Stanley's wealth management rollout is one of the best documented examples of treating this as a change management project, not just a technology one. Working with OpenAI, the firm embedded a GPT-4-powered assistant into advisors' workflows to search its vast internal research library, but the rollout was deliberately staged, grounded in a rigorous evaluation framework, and paired with targeted training so advisors felt empowered rather than displaced. Advisors and prompt engineers graded the AI's answers for accuracy and coherence, feeding improvements back into the system. The result was adoption above 98% of advisor teams, a number you can only reach when you invest in the human side of change, not just the AI model. And notice what Morgan Stanley did not do. It didn't hand client relationships over to the machine. Leadership was explicit that human advisors remain the center of the wealth management model, with AI complementing their judgment rather than replacing it. That's the heart of the human-AI collaboration. The technology makes people better and faster, while humans keep control of the decisions that matter the most. Crisis management also needs new thinking because AI systems can make mistakes faster and at greater scale than humans can. It's like having a megaphone that amplifies both your best ideas and your worst ones. Here's the financial services playbook, which is, again, concrete. Morgan Stanley built accuracy checks directly into its deployment. Every week, it runs a fixed set of golden questions through the system to confirm that answers are still correct, and restricts the kind of prompts advisors can enter to business-relevant topics and grounds responsiveness in its own curated documents to reduce hallucination. More broadly, Microsoft's own governance guidance recommends automated real-time monitoring that can flag and respond to policy violations faster than any manual process. The takeaway? Build in automated safeguards that catch unusual patterns early and keep human oversight ready to intervene when something looks wrong. The most successful AI implementations treat organizational alignment as seriously as technological capability. They understand that AI amplifies existing organizational dynamics. Effective collaboration becomes more effective, and poor communication becomes more problematic. Across every example here, the same pattern holds. Adobe aligns teams around shared definitions and metrics. J.P. Morgan builds cross-functional governance and shared centers of excellence. Salesforce's platform gives teams a safe space to innovate with real data guardrails. Morgan Stanley invests in training and evaluation so people adopt AI with trust while keeping humans in control. Remember, AI is a team sport. The organizations that succeed are the ones that create seamless collaboration between human expertise and AI capability, and that collaboration is built deliberately, not left to chance.